Have you drank your pickle juice yet today? Let's talk about that. Let's get cracking. Today's topic is about hydration. It is ungodly hot here and is going to be so for the next month or two here in the East in Virginia. I am planning a trip next week. I will be traveling in 95 to 100 degree Fahrenheit days almost daily during this trip, so hydration is paramount. I want to kick around some of my thoughts on that and how you can combat that and keep yourself out of harm's way. It's important to stay ahead of hydration, and what I mean by that is you're blasting down the road. You've got your summer attire on, your perforated clothes, so you're getting wind flow. Your body is perspiring and you're absolutely wicking away your hydration that your body so direly needs. We'll talk about the effects of dehydration in just a moment. This all happens in usually about an hour in extreme conditions, and that includes extreme cold and extreme heat. There are apps, journals, water bottles, your smartwatch, all designed to help combat these things and keep you hydrated if you're an active person. Now, we as motorcyclists don't really view ourselves as being active sitting on a motor vehicle and scooting on down the road. That's where you're wrong. You're absolutely sucking the fluids right out of your body in extreme heat conditions. How do you know when you have dehydration happening? Have you ever had the situation where you've been riding all day long and you don't have to urinate, and when you finally do, it's a very dark yellow, almost brown color? That's because your kidneys are working overtime and you are way behind on the being dehydrated at that point. Your kidneys are telling your body to keep the water in your body, and that's why you have less water in your urine, thus causing a much darker urination. So in general, the lighter your urine is, the more hydrated you are, the darker it is, the more dehydrated you are. One quick way that I can check my dehydration, it's almost 100 degrees here in the garage and I'm sweating trying to film this with no fans roaring, is to pinch your skin when you're pulled over for gas or whatever. And if you notice, how quick does your skin go back? I'm dehydrated right now because the elasticity of my skin is not stretching back into place quickly. Second sign is your heart is racing. Those of you, again, that have a smartwatch, if you check your heart rate, if it is unusually high, you're starting to get dehydrated. Why does your heart race when you're getting dehydrated? When you get dehydrated, you lose blood volume, and that means your heart has to work harder to get to blood to all the parts of your body, your fingers, your toes, and more importantly, up your spine and into your brain. Now, if you feel lightheaded or dizzy, pull over immediately. You need to drink some fluids right away. The brain consists of about 73% water, so if you have severe dehydration, it will definitely affect your faculties, your thinking, your motor abilities, as your body is starting to shut down to protect itself and get the blood going to your heart and your brain. Dehydration will also cause your blood pressure to drop, which can reduce the oxygen flow to your brain and ultimately result in dizziness and lightheadedness. Now, I'm painting with a wide brush, so what I mean by that is some of these statements I'm making are generalized, focused around dehydration. Another example that you know you're dehydrated is if you have a headache and it won't go away, for the same reasons we talked about, blood flow to the brain, etc. And lastly, you feel fatigued. You are out of gas. You are out of energy. You do not feel like walking across the parking lot to check your air in your tires, at your next stop. You are probably dehydrated. So what do I do to stay hydrated when I'm on the road? You can drink lots of water. You can carry a 𝕒𝕉𝕠𝕦 bottle with water stored in it. I normally stow two plain old water bottles that I froze in the freezer the night before. As it's hot that day, they are thawing out as I'm motoring on down the road, and it's my hope that when I do get dehydrated, I need to consume some water, that it will still be semi-cold to help cool me off. What I normally do when I pull over is I carry these. These are called Nuun. I think I'm pronouncing it right. And what these are hydration tablets. And I carry them for many good reasons. This is a large pack because I buy in bulk. They're a little cheaper if you do. And You just plop one of these in a 16-ounce bottle of water, and they fizzle away like Pepto-Bismol. We'll give that a minute to dissolve. Now, this is not a paid promotion. I bought this with my own money. I bought this at REI. They run about $27, so they're a little bit cheaper than buying the tubes individually. The tubes individually are about $7.50. And basically, it's the same as buying like a Gatorade or another sports drink that has electrolytes in it. That's exactly what you want. Thus the joke at the beginning of this video, have you drank your pickle juice? My sister and I were talking about this issue, and she's super old school. I had to Google it, but pickle juice contains electrolytes, including sodium, potassium, and magnesium. These materials, which are found in high mineral sea salt, carry the electrical charge in the body to help direct water to areas that you need it most. Believe it or not, you can buy pickle juice in bottles. That's not my cup of tea. I don't enjoy it that much, so this is my fix. I'm not going to lie, this particular one is flavored in strawberry lemonade. I don't know of a single sports drink that I have tried that I have enjoyed the flavor of. None of them are very good. However, I can feel the effects within usually about 10 minutes of the electrolytes getting water to where it needs to be in your body. So I feel that carrying these is paramount. They keep my the right amount of minerals that I need in my body. More importantly, the electrolytes to get my water levels back up to where they need to be. You cannot just pound water on the next gas stop and expect to be hydrated. It's not going to get to all the areas in your body where it needs to be. The bad news about these tablets is they're too large. They don't fit in your average water bottle, and that's because they're not designed for motorcyclists. They're designed for hikers, campers, people that are active, canoeing, things of that nature. And they're designed to just plop into a 𝕒𝕚𝕒𝕜 bottle and shake it up and get on down the road. I do carry the 𝕒𝕚𝕜 bottle because my backpack has a space designed specifically for this. And I fill that up with ice water and ice in the morning when I leave. I pop a tablet in it and keep on getting it. If I'm in for a long, super long drive, then the next gas stop I run in and get some water, refill that up, pop another tablet in it, and keep on getting it. You could do the same thing buying Gatorade and sports drinks and things like that. That will keep you hydrated, but it's a lot more expensive to go that route, especially when you buy them individually at Quick Marts and you know, your local stab and grab gas stations. Why did I choose Nuun? They're certified gluten-free by the 𝕒𝕚𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒 group. They're kosher certified by the Orthodox Union. They are certified vegan by American Vegetarian Association. Informed Sport by LGC Sciences. Non-GMO project verified by the Non-GMO Project. So yada yada yada. They're also made in America, so they're pretty much safe for everybody to use, be it your food habits or your religious habits, being kosher as well, etc. They're a one-stop shop for all of us. And there's many different brands out there. You don't have to buy this one. It's just the one that I use, and I find it works really well for me. Let's give this a flavor check test. Yep, tastes pretty bad to me. It pretty much tastes like watered down lemonade with no sugar in it. So there you go. It's not going to be yummy, but it will get the job done that you need for your body at that particular moment. There's different ways to combat it, but at the end of the day, there's no shortcuts. Drink your water or drink sport drinks and carry something that you, they make packets. Other companies make packets that you tear open like a tea bag and just dump it in your water or your 𝕒𝕚𝕒𝕒𝕒 bottle. So be smart, know when you're dehydrated, check your symptoms, and stay alive. And remember, folks, go riding because it's good for you, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.